Hey everybody, it's Hunter. As I'm sure you can understand, I'm trying to grow the channel. So if you wouldn't mind, leave a like down below if you like the video, leave a comment if you want to share a story or say hello, and subscribe if you want to see more content from me and help me spread my message. Thank you very much and enjoy the video. We are gonna do a little something special. We're gonna cook.
You wanna cook crystal meth?
Let's see what we're gonna have today. Open up the old fridge. Let's see here. We got these guys over here. Let's see, we got some chicken marsala. And we got some beef tips and gravy. I think we're gonna go with beef tips. And then on our little shelf or table or whatever you want to call that thing. And then we're gonna go down here, which I was already kind of digging in. We're gonna get, oh yeah, some rice. If you've seen my my truck tour video, you know how much I love these. We're gonna have some beef tips and gravy and some rice. It's gonna be a good meal. And we'll probably throw a little bread with it. You know, we might do some naan or might do some croissant, which I was snacking on earlier. We'll see. Now I've got the camera clamped on. This is kind of my working surface that I got to deal with here. I think we'll start with reading the directions, which probably isn't a bad idea. Peel up to the dotted line, that guy right there. Heat on for 2 minutes, on high for 2 minutes. So the only thing is, the inverter doesn't really give you a whole lot of power with the microwave. So I need to have the truck turned on, which is a little bit of a pain in the ass because it'll only idle for 5 minutes. We're good with this for only 2 minutes, so we'll set that off to the side. Let's read the directions on this bad boy. Fully cooked and microwavable. Perfect. That's exactly what we need. Alright, microwave instructions. Remove the outer sleeve and place the vacuum sealed tray in the microwave. Do not pierce or vent the film. Heat on high for 3 to 4 minutes or until hot self-venting film expands. Okay, 3 to 4 minutes. But because we're definitely going to have to do 4 minutes because this thing doesn't have a whole lot of power. But it should still do what we need it to do, and this should still be good. So literally all we have to do is take this, and it vents itself in one way or another. We literally just put it in the microwave for 4 minutes. So first and foremost, I'm gonna go turn the truck on. Hopefully the microwave doesn't with the camera. We're gonna find out. All right, time to cook this for 4 minutes. Pop this bad boy open, like so. Because this thing gets thrown around so much, the plate is never where it's supposed to be. Get that we go. There we go. Get that back where it needs. We'll throw this guy in here. And 4 minutes. There we go. Now we wait. This thing is gigantic. I mean, in all reality, I'm not gonna eat all this in one sitting. So this may be divvied up to a couple of different meals. We'll see, but at least I have plenty of rice, so this will definitely feed me all at once. All I gotta do with this guy is literally just peel it back to that dotted line, and it just exposes the edge here. Just exposes the edge, yeah. Alright. Dotted line, peel back to it. Bingo. Just to get a little bit of that airflow. Let the moisture out a little bit. So as soon as the beef is done, we'll take this. Let's go ahead and get us a plate, which I keep in the very bottom. That whole thing out of the way. Now, there's not a whole lot of storage room in this thing, so I have stacked on top of each other, this, that, and the other, but there we go. Get us a plate. Don't really need that anymore. So, we got our plate, our rice, and our beef with gravy will go on there. Now mix it all up together. Go ahead and pull this out of the microwave. Ooh, it smells good. I bet it's hotter than hell. Might need both hands for this, actually. All right, so we got the beef out. Time to put the rice in. Remember, that's 2 minutes. You don't add water or anything. You literally just pop it in here, close the door, press number 2. That's gonna do its thing. All right, we're gonna peel this back and see how it smells. Oh yeah. Well, that smells good. Boy, is that hot. Son! That's hotter than the devil's ball sack on the hottest summer day in Mississippi, son. I tell you what. Lord of mercy, that looked good. Oh, I wish you had smell-o-vision. It smells fantastic. I'm going to take a portion of this, put it on the plate. Pop open my cabinet here. Find, let's see, it won't hurt to go ahead and get a napkin out, just in case. I steal my napkins from Subway. We are gonna need a utensil. I'm gonna use my spoon here because there's all this gravy. So we're gonna take, oh yeah, get some good chunks. I think we can. We'll keep about half of this. We'll put the rest in the fridge. I think that ought to do me pretty well. Alright, I'm making a mess. Let's try doing this. Delicious. Scoop up that gravy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So tasty and good.
So good and tasty.
Finger licking even. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's good. That's delicious. Okay. This is going to be saved for a later day, probably tomorrow actually, because I don't want that to just be open. So I'm going to clean up my mess. Eat that. This accidentally turned into a cooking ASMR, but hey, what can you do? Go ahead and get us a fork out to eat with. And the rice is done as well, so this is gonna go in the fridge. Shiza! Oh, off. Here. Now I put the sleeve back on it because I don't really have Tupperware, so I just took the plastic and laid it back on the top, and the sleeve has kind of sealed the plastic up against the edges here. So I think it should preserve it quite nicely. It's really only got to last a day. I mean, you put leftovers in your fridge all the time with, you know, just in takeout boxes or whatever, so I think it'll be fine. And grab our rice out of here, which is done. Do that one-handed. There. All right, now all we got to do is open up this rice and that's so good. Oh yeah. Oh, that looks incredible. Toss that. Go ahead and put our rice on the plate. Boy, is that hot. Goodness gracious. Oh my God, it's burning my fingers.
My fingers hurt.
Oh. Now, it's worth noting, I am by no means a culinary genius. I suck at cooking. Every time I've tried to cook for other people, besides like a grilled cheese, I can make a bomb-ass grilled cheese, mind you.
My name is Gordon Ramsay.
But anytime I've tried to cook a real meal that involves like seasoning and stuff like that, it usually comes out terrible. So this is a good solution for me. This kind of stuff doesn't take any skill, and it's still delicious. You just let other people take on the responsibility of making it, you know, tasty beforehand, and then all I gotta do is heat it up. Which is not like I have a stove, so there's not a whole lot I could do anyway. But I think this is a good solution. And, you know, if you have a microwave, cool. This is something you can easily do. And if you do have a microwave, if you are, you know, a truck driver like me or whatever, and you just eat fast food all the time, this is the kind of thing that I very highly recommend you give a try to. Because it definitely improves your quality of life. You get a better meal than you get at fast food. It's better for you. And just generally good food. Regardless of whether or not it was microwaved. You have your own opinions about that, you know, whatever. Do you think? But I think this is good, but it's missing two things. We need something to go along with it, namely bread, and we're gonna need something to drink. So let's choose our bread. All right, so we got two options. We can either go with naan, which is just original, but in my personal opinion, these are delicious, even just the original kind. And then we have butter croissants.
Are you going to finish that croissant? Are you going to finish that croissant? Are you going to finish that croissant?
Already had some of these today. This kind of makes more sense to go with this meal. I feel it's a little more American. But, you know, I'm gonna go with naan, so suck it. Pair that right there. That'll be nice. All right, now, we got our meal put together. Clean that in a minute. We got us a fork to eat it with. We need something to drink. Go back to the fridge. And I found these. I couldn't find any of the normal mini Cokes, but these are called Dream World Limited Edition. Never had them before. We're gonna find out what they taste like. Also, my sweet tooth sitting here in the way. Move that. Pull this over. Grab us one of these. Coca-Cola. Dream World Limited Edition. No idea what this is. I couldn't find normal Coke, but we're gonna find out. Hopefully it just tastes like normal Coke. Hopefully it's not a weird flavor or nothing. We can, but we'll find out one way or another. And there we go. That's my meal. It's gonna be din-din for me. Only thing left to do now is try it. Open up my disposable deal there. Give me a spoonful. Make sure I get some beef in there as well. Salamin meal. Absolutely delicious. Dip the naan in the gravy a little bit. Have a bite. Fantastic. Easy to do. Simple. Didn't take much time. Delicious meal. So if you're out on the road, you're looking to do small stuff like this, I recommend it. Give yourself a little healthier than just fast food as well. So I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna chill out, do a little editing. I'm way behind. I need to catch up on it. Bye.